Yo, 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 what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome back to another episode of the greatest podcast on earth. You are back again at the LeVar Walker Daily Show podcast. Want to say what's up to each and every one of you guys. I haven't talked to anybody in a while. It's been a week. I'm trying to break these down to go weekly maybe. I still haven't figured that out, but it's okay because we're grinding together. And I'm most happy that all of you get to see this process that I'm doing as I do comedy, man. So it's been cool, man. I had a few shows. I was at the Arlington Draft House March 1st to the 3rd. Then I was at the Denver Improv March 8th to the 9th. And the show I got coming up is the Stardome in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm going to be at the Stardome inside of the Broadway room. That is the small room. They're going to be limited tickets. This room holds about 75 people. I got about 6 tickets sold so far, so I'm just going to keep it a bean. Hopefully, you guys can pull up if you really want to hear some real good comedy. Not a lot of music cues, not a lot of me talking about sex and just eyelashes and cougars and this same material that a lot of you guys are hearing on these tours where it sounds like you've heard just one guy because you got 10 people talking about the same topics and you're being charged an exorbitant amount of money. So it's a vibe. My comedy is a little bit more cerebral, just off experiences and shit I know, and we can rock out. But those shows were good. Denver showed up and showed out. Shout out to everybody in Denver, Colorado. I want to thank all of you guys for coming out, man. They really showed up. And the Denver, Colorado show was in such short notice. And then also shout out to everybody that showed out up in Arlington, Virginia. Arlington, Virginia was a good show too. And both of those shows, I ended up posting all 58 minutes, 60 minutes of me performing until when the camera died. I posted both of those clips up on YouTube and they're doing very, very well. I've got nothing but positive feedback. And also, too, I am on the new season of BET's Comic View. So, y'all go check me out. Check me out on the new season of BET's Comic View, hosted by the brother Mike Epps. A lot of comedians was on there. T.I., DC Young Fly. Get that app, the BET Plus app, if you can. Check it out. If you don't, I got clips up of me doing that. And we going to rock out, man. But I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. I know I hit y'all with a little background music in the back, but this is just what it is. Shout out to Mario. Glad you came in for the first time. Edwin Yanzani's in Akron, Ohio. Tracy White out there in Detroit. I appreciate you all, and as well as Tiffany Powell that just tuned in, man. Timothy Davis, I see you too, my brother. But here at the LeVar Walker Daily Show podcast, I just sit here and talk shit, talk about a lot of topics, things that's going on, things that I've been going through, things in my life. And this is just where we all come to fellowship and we all family. This is a safe place. If y'all want to ask me some questions while I'm doing this podcast, please feel free to go ahead and ask me those questions. Shout out to Vance Mack from Chi-Town, my Chi-Town brother. You know, I'm from the South Side too, brother. So that's what it is. And we about to dig in this evening. There's been a couple of things on my mind. I do have some things written down that I want to talk about. But one of the things I want to talk about is and listen, I'm not a misogynist. I'm not a red pill guy, right? But we really need to address this thing with Drea and Jalen Green. I believe that's his name. If y'all don't know about Drea and Jalen Green, Drea is 42 years old. She's dating a young basketball player that is 21 named Jalen Green. She is old enough to be this young man's mother. And on top of that, she has a son the same age as Jalen. So Jalen's 21, she's 42. When Jalen is 31, she will be 52. When Jalen is 42, she'll be 62. And this young man will have a 62-year-old baby mom who has a son that's his age. And for whatever reason, I guess in society now, since up is down and down is up and right is left and left is right, we're somehow supposed to sit here and act like this shit is normal. And I get it. I see Shay is saying that, shout out to Shay Clemens, very funny brother out there in D.C. Very funny, smart, getting his law degree right now. But we're supposed to normalize this type of behavior as to act like this isn't predatory behavior. And I've talked about this before, but I would advise, and listen, I'm not saying the young man isn't a sucker. He is somewhat a sucker, but we still have to look at the fact that your prefrontal cortex doesn't fully develop until you are 25 years of age. Before the age of 25, you don't even have the prefrontal cortex. And the prefrontal cortex is serious. And I'm just going to name some things that the prefrontal cortex does. And I want to get this off. Matter of fact, let me ask ChatGPT what the prefrontal cortex does, okay? What does the prefrontal cortex do? So let's just ask that. And it doesn't fully develop to the age of 25. Okay, so the prefrontal cortex is a region of the brain involved in higher cognitive functions and executive control. It plays a crucial role in decision making, planning, attention, working memory, and self-control. Additionally, the prefrontal cortex is involved in social behavior, emotional regulation, and personality development. It is often referred to as the CEO of the brain, as it helps coordinate and regulate other brain regions. This is what the prefrontal cortex does. And in the case of the good brother Jaylen Brown, his isn't fully developed, and he's being taken advantage of by a 42-year-old woman with a fully developed prefrontal cortex. And yes, by law, he is a full-grown man as well as a simp. Now, I can point the fingers and say, you know what, fuck this, and tell all cougars you need to put your tightest dress on and run down to the NBA games and just sit front row, and you get a sucker and you're able to bait one of these young 22-year-old multimillionaires and perhaps even roll the dice and become pregnant. But I would ask those same mothers, if you have a son, would you want a elderly woman, a cougar, to take advantage of your son and fuck his life up and then extract money out of him? You know, using your child is nothing more than a means for a retirement plan. And that's what that is. I'm sorry, I have to say it. If we're going to condemn R. Kelly and all these guys, we have to condemn that too. So I just want to get that out. And I've talked about that before, but we're going to move along and we're going to now dig into my show. So the Young Thug trial is a damn circus. And it shows me how I live in Georgia. I live in Atlanta. The Young Thug trial shows me how, like, just the judicial system in Georgia, they're just not capable of running a decent trial. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say Young Thug did it or he didn't. I'm going to remain indifferent. Okay, but there was a lot of harm caused with this YSL group, and I'm for accountability. However, with this circus of a trial, it just doesn't seem like they have the resources nor the smarts to condemn this young man, and they just holding him hostage. And I'm not saying he didn't do what he did, and I'm not saying he did do what he did. But what I'm saying is that the judicial system here seems to be incompetent, and is also a slap in the face considering the fact that in the US, if you have money, if you just have like lots of money, I guess you could just get away with whatever and just spin your way out of your issues. So in this trial, what's going on right now, it's been going on for so long. They've drained most of their resources. There's no money. They don't have necessarily money to pay the prosecuting attorneys. They're holding the witnesses hostage, and everybody wants to bail on this trial, especially Young Thug. And this was a video today of someone on the witness stand. I want you guys to take a look at this.
Heard that you explained that you qualified it as the detectives and police. And I asked you the authorities, the police, the prosecutors, I just made it broad, that they forced Jeffrey Williams into it. Did you hear you say that?
Man, can I get the water or something? I'm so high right now, y'all. I'm about to go to sleep on y'all ass. I ain't gonna tell you no lie.
Yes, you man. We're gonna take a break soon. Hang in there. You just heard that you explained.
I'm tripping. Y'all couldn't even hear me. The man said he was tired, that he's about to go to sleep on their ass, and he's high. He was high. This is somebody they're questioning on the stand that is just fed up. He can't remember anything. He's tired. He's high. And he wants to get the hell out of there. He's lost his job. They've put pictures up on him and spread these pictures all online. He's been threatened. I mean, I just don't know. It just seems like this case should be thrown out. And I would pray that when it's thrown out and the brother Young Thug gets out, I would only pray that he denounces all gangster activity and lifestyle and criminality, and we move on. Y'all should be able to hear me now. Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now, bro? Man, I don't know, bro. I don't know if he the defense or the prosecutor's witness. I don't know, but I know the man is tired and the man wants to go home. He's exhausted. He's lost his job. He's lost money. These attorneys that they have on this case that are on the prosecution side, they're making no money. And this shit is just not going to work. And he also has, the Young Thug, the defense has the most powerful lawyer in Georgia, being that of Brian Steele. So I just think at this point they're just wasting precious taxpayer dollars and resources, and they're going to have to call it. But the only thing I would say to our good brother Young Thug, I don't want to hear no more of that thug shit, talking about assassinating and killing your own people. I'm just not for that. And I'm just not even for hip hop anymore. It's just sickening. I just can't listen to shit over and over about a brother talking about how he's going to attack me and harm me and telling me about how much money he got. Like, hip hop sickens me. I vomit when I think about it at this point, and I'm basically over it. And I believe a lot of these niggas should go to jail. I don't give a fuck. Like, I stand on that. Send they motherfucking ass to jail. You doing harm in the community, nigga, it's a place for you. Fuck dancing to your music. fuck out of here. It's ridiculous. So I don't know. It's a total circus. I don't know what's going to happen from it. I don't know. But I'm going to move along. Good brother Paul Pierce was robbed in LA. So in California, if you understand in California as well as New York, we need to talk about policy, right? So in California, they got these policies in place where they don't allow their citizens to have guns, right? You can't have a gun. If you're just a regular working Joe, you can't have a gun. The person that can have the gun is the criminal, okay? The criminal can have a gun. So after they rob your ass in California and they go to jail, they can get right out because California has gotten rid of cash bail, right? And then the cops can't do anything. So California has rendered itself just a state of lawlessness, chaos, and confusion. And I know a lot of us, there are certain people that are against gun rights and all this shit. But understand this. Like, when it comes to crime, everybody need to have a gun. I'm sorry. I hope I don't get canned for this, so they take my channel. But this is just the truth. You don't really see a lot of these things happening in Georgia and Florida because everybody's holding. And a lot of these people that would attempt to rob you, they know in these states they're rolling big dice. I'm not saying everybody hold it, but you just don't know. And you don't know what you're going to get. But in California, where it's illegal for the citizen to carry, then it's open season. You're talking about a state with high crime, high taxes, super high cost of living, and no jobs. What do you think is going to happen? They're going to run up on people with the money. And it's getting so bad in California that now they robbing your ass when you sitting down having dinner. They rolling right up on you with pistols. Give me that watch. Give me that chain. Give me all of that. And guess what? They're not even going to jail. The police not even responding to the shit because the police are just like, I'm not about to lock a guy up for him to be out in 5 minutes and then he's coming to kick my ass. It's just a state of lawlessness. So Paul Pierce, I guess they kicked his doors in and they robbed him. And I am a black person. And you're not about to rob me and not think I don't want your ass in jail. I don't give a damn if you do look like me. I don't give a fuck. You didn't have a father. I'm sorry. You didn't go to Boy Scouts. You weren't in the program. I'm sorry. Right? But I grew up black too. Most of us came from the same conditions and we all know right from wrong. So this whole lack of accountability and you want to pat somebody on the back, no. Go sit your ass in jail where you belong. And it's just sad. And I'm glad that in Georgia we have the CCW laws to protect us. Not to say that I'm a thug. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm not a street guy. I don't want no trouble. You know what I mean? I work within the laws, but I'm not a street guy. I will call the police, sue you. I will do anything to you, and especially to a black person that robs me or harms me, because I look at you as the worst type of motherfucker. You a traitor. You like working behind enemy lines, and that's the worst. You worse to me than a white man. I don't give a fuck. However anybody receives this message, take it how you want. But that's just how I feel. And you talking to a guy born and raised on the south side of Chicago, went to black elementary, black high school, HBCU grad, as well as a member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. But I cannot sit here and not stand on self-accountability and somebody knowing right from wrong. And I'm not going to use color for you not to know that you did wrong. No. You got to go. You got to go. Treat me how you do that white man. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. That is all I ask. And I see we got a lot of people in there today. It is very packed. Shout out to everybody on Twitter. There are 131 people watching me on Twitter. That is crazy. Shout out to all of y'all. Where did y'all come from? Shout out to my people on YouTube as well as my Facebook page and Twitch. I see everybody in here. We gonna keep moving along, man. I got more to talk about. Caitlyn Jenner and Lamar Odom are starting a podcast together. I don't know the name of the podcast, but I think they should call it Surviving the Kardashians because they've been through a lot. When we look at Caitlyn, when before it was Caitlyn, we had Bruce that transitioned to Caitlyn. And I don't know if there were problems caused in the household with the Kardashian clan that caused this transition of Bruce to Caitlyn, where Bruce transitioned into Caitlyn, and Caitlyn is a lesbian woman, which I don't, like a lot of it, I don't understand. And this is no disrespect to any of my trans fans, but why, I don't understand. It would seem like you would want a man. I don't know. And then Lamar Odom, of course, with the crack, the prostitutes. Could it be that somehow these Kardashians broke him down, as well as Kanye, who we don't know what's happened to Kanye? What is going on in this household that is causing these people to break down? Scott Disick, he's lost a significant amount of weight. What are the Kardashians doing to the men? I will only pray for Travis Barker, and hopefully he'll be able to continuously play the drums that he's been playing. But I don't know. But this should definitely be Surviving the Kardashians. It's going to be interesting. And I would also want to ask Caitlyn, when does Caitlyn's voice transition to a female voice? Is that fucked up for me? Is that transphobic? Because you still sounds like that. Hey, I'm Caitlyn Jenner. This is me. It still sounds the same. Caitlyn, you still sound like Bruce. So I look, am I wrong for that? Am I going to hell? Will I be canceled? Please don't cancel me, X, or whatever the fuck I'm on. But this is true. Hopefully Lamar, man, maybe, you know what I mean, clean yourself up. You ain't on the crack or the dope. You get back with Chloe, because Lamar seemed to really love her. Is either you get back with Chloe or Tristan is definitely going to get back, because Tristan not in the league. Tristan took the steroids to average 2 points a game. I don't even know why he got on the roids. He got on juice for no reason, just to run. I don't know what that helped, but it didn't help shit. So I don't know, guys, but tune into that. I'm going to check it out. It's going to be very, very interesting. And I'm going to keep moving it along. Did you guys see the Lemon Elon Musk interview? Shout out to everybody on X. I watched that interview. Don Lemon was supposed to be contracted with X to come on the platform. And as we know, Don Lemon speaks out about a lot of pressing things in the black community and how the white man is evil. But for whatever reason, Don Lemon doesn't date black men. He's getting fucked by a white man, literally. And he has to tell us how we as blacks are being fucked by the white. I would just think that Don would date a brother, right? There's a lot of good gay brothers out there. I don't get it. But anyway, Don sat down with Elon Musk, and if I had an earbud, I would ask Elon Musk, I would have said, Elon, ask Don, why doesn't he date black men? I just need to know. But I would have asked him that. But anyway, Don sat down with Elon. As you know, Don Lemon was fired from CNN. He was fired. They gave him a big settlement. He sits down with Elon. He was supposed to have a contract on the X platform. after him cornering Elon and trying to ask him all these stupid ass questions. This is your boss. You going above and beyond. You trying to be special. So Elon canceled the fucking contract. And I would ask Don Lemon, did you talk to them people at CNN like that before they fired your ass? No, you didn't. You were docile. So I didn't understand the behavior. But let's take a look at this. Let's take a look.
Choose your question carefully. There's 5 minutes left.
Okay, but so
Is this the question you want to ask?
The same question is you said that they are killing the company, but you're the head of the company. The buck doesn't stop with you.
I acquired X in order to preserve freedom of speech in America, the First Amendment. And I'm going to stick to that. And if that means making less money, so be it.
So I have to be, listen, I'm just being honest, right? I'm not trying to, like, get you or anything. I was just surprised that you would blame other people for killing the company. I mean, when you say the buck stops with the President of the United States, regardless of what happens, right? So, why would that question upset you? You seem upset by it, are you?
I think you.
And I'm not trying to upset you.
Well, you are upsetting me because the way you're phrasing the questions, I think, is not cogent.
It's not what?
Not cogent.
Cogent.
Yes.
Go ahead.
If given a choice where an advertiser is saying, like, you have to censor all this content on the platform, irrespective of where their advertising appears, then our answer will be like, look, you can choose where you want your advertising, what you want your advertising to appear next to, but you can't insist on censorship of the entire platform. And if you insist on censorship of the entire platform, even where your advertising doesn't appear, then obviously we will not want them as an advertiser.
So what would you say to advertisers who have left the platform or who are considering coming back or not coming back? What would you like to say to them?
Well, first of all, almost all of our advertisers are coming back to the platform. So it's a very short list of advertisers who are not coming back to the platform. And our advertising revenue is rising rapidly. And our subscription revenue is rising rapidly. And I feel very optimistic about the future of the X platform.
Okay. Listen, honestly, I'm not meaning to offend you. You're an intense person. Where does that intensity come from?
I was born that way. And I had a tough childhood.
You did?
So, yeah.
How so?
Right, Walter Isaacson goes into it in the book, and we only have a couple minutes left, so
all right,
too long to describe. So there are 1 or 2 questions I can do, and then we'll have to call it.
Okay, again, I don't mean to upset you. Why are you just...
No, I have a whole room full of people waiting to meet with me.
Okay.
So we're just going over time.
Okay, all right, I understand.
I'm just going to say Don Lemon had no real situational awareness there. You saw the man backing up, you pushing him in the corners. And at the end of the day, he owns the fucking platform. He's still your boss. So you have to eat that. I'm sorry. And I mean, the questions seem cool, but I don't think that Elon Musk absolutely bought Twitter for freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? There's certain shit I can't say on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, none of these platforms, but I can say on Twitter. And I think freedom of speech is important because we got to get back to sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. We have to get back there. You can't cancel people just off some shit they said. We got to stop that. Right? You know what I mean? Even, like, I know people say a lot of mean things, but is it killing your bank account? Is it stopping your child from going to school? We got to get away from that. So, I don't know. But look, God bless Don Lemon. He did settle. I mean, they gave him like 20 or 30 million. And he's good. So, hey, it's what it is. And I'm an Elon fan. I know a lot of y'all are coming in here going in on Elon. I am Elon. I have Tesla, drive a Tesla. I buy the stock. I think Elon is the future. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want me to say. I don't have no issues with him. So let me keep moving along here. A good brother, Jonathan Majors, was sued by his ex, Jabbari Grace. So Jabbari Grace is suing Jonathan Majors for defamation and this. But it's so sad because, woman, we watched this man run from your ass. We watched him be terrorized by you. We watched him in fright try to get away from you. And not only did he run, but he ran and lost everything. And now here your stupid ass want to sue this brother. It's sick. And I would say to my brothers, as I've said in comedy shows, if you get into altercation with a woman, especially some crazy white woman, don't run. It'll behoove you to stop, drop, and roll. Okay? Straight up. As far as Elon being racist, you would have to prove the racism to me. I don't know. I don't know. Show me where he was racist, Tracy. Give me proof. Give me a fact. Give me proof. Show me his actual racist statement. Make me a believer. But as I was saying, in the Jonathan Majors case, it's very, very sad that this woman is still seeking money. Yes, this is live, Tim. Is still seeking money. The man has lost it all. I just don't know what to say. It's pretty disgusting that the judicial system would allow this. We watched this man run from this woman and still lose it all. So I don't know. And Tracy, you need to prove to me that Elon is racist. Can you show me the actual facts and proof? Show that to me, please. Show me. Make me a believer, Tracy. I'm going to wait. And last but not least, this is going to be a short one. Dollar Tree is closing 1,000 stores. I guess these stores are being robbed. They're losing money. And how the hell we letting the Dollar Tree die, man? This is sad. But I don't even think it's necessarily that. I think it's that Temu is kicking ass. Temu is killing the dollar store as well as Amazon. I just bought a clothes basket off Temu for a penny. Fuck $1. A penny, bruh. A penny. Right. If y'all can call somebody racist, I need 100% proof. Show me the racism. Show it to me. Don't just talk it. I'm not about to sit and be like, yeah, he racist. Why he racist? Cause you know he is. But why? Cause he is. And I know I'm going to get called a coon for this shit, but I don't give a damn. And so they losing, that's hilarious. Tim say that means they only losing $1,000 by closing 1,000 Dollar Trees. Very funny, Tim. But how y'all stealing out of the Dollar Tree, man? I thought the Dollar Tree was a bastion of hope. My dad gonna be mad because he always go to the damn Dollar Tree, but that ain't it, man. So I don't know, guys, but I'm gonna wrap this up. We did 34 minutes. I don't have shit else to talk about. You guys got any questions for me before I get out of here? And before I leave too, I need all of you. Listen, I'm going to be live in Birmingham, Alabama at the Stardome, March 29th. I got 6 tickets sold. Let's go. Please go buy those tickets at the Stardome. 176 people. Yo, what's going on X? Shout out to everybody on X, man. This is wild. I didn't know everybody's watching like this. That's crazy. Let me see. 6 tickets sold. Yeah, 6 tickets sold in Birmingham. Do y'all hate me, Birmingham? Did I do something to y'all? Pull up on your boy, man. March 29th, man. 75-seater. I'm in the little room, the Broadway room, and we're going to rock it out. Will, my booking fee, you would have to DM me. I could send you over. This is what you do, Will. Email helloentertainmentllc@gmail, and they will handle that booking fee for you, brother. But this has been a great show, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. And I'm going to get out of here. But start on March 29th. Get those tickets. Get those tickets. I can't stress that enough. Also, go watch me on the new season of BET. Oh, before I go, has anybody seen me on the new season of BET's Comic View? I watched Real on Shay. Me and Real talked about the interview for an hour. I think Real brought a level-headedness to it, and he made a lot of sense on that interview. Okay, Tracy, you said you've seen Elon Musk's responses, but you can't, before you call him a racist, just give me the 100% hardcore proof that he's a racist. That's all I want. A lot of people say evil, but if he was really, really evil, with that brain on him, boy, he'd have us in bondage. Trust me. Trust me. How you doing, Brother Vance? I appreciate it. But look, all y'all go check out me on the new season of BET's Comic View. You can download the app. It's the BET Plus app. And we're going to get it popping. Shout out to everybody on Twitter. And thanks for spreading this word. This is crazy. I ain't never had this many people watching me live. But I'm going to go, guys. Stardome, March 29th. He closed the Twitter Africa offices. Maybe because Twitter is based in America. I don't know. You shows are all over last. Yeah, Neuralink is going to be wild. I mean, he shuttered it. That's just a business move. What you going to do if the shit ain't making money? And he closed it down. He's still South African. Matter of fact, Elon Musk is actually an African American. Elon Musk is an African American. If y'all didn't know that, I just want to let y'all know. It ain't no 2 on. You say 2 on X? No, bro. It's like 100. It's 193 people watching me on X right now. It's crazy. But anyway, guys, I'm getting out of here, man. Please check me out. Start on March 29th, guys. I'm out. This is going to come back up, and we're going to rock it out again, man. So nothing but love. Appreciate all of y'all, man. I'm out of here, guys. Thank you for tuning in to the LeVar Walker Daily Show podcast.